right, like I was saying, we're going to start breaking it every Sunday. Seems like everybody's on Sundays. We'll probably jump on and do a 3 helmet break or separate 3. I don't know, Robert. I don't know what time. It won't be at 9:30 though. It'll be earlier, so maybe around this time, in between ball game slots or before the night game or something, when people are kind of, you know, wanting to do something else. Friday nights are pretty slow. Everybody's out on Friday nights, it seems like, and I guess I probably should be too. So, plus I got some gigs coming up where I'll be playing anyway. So I'll start breaking on Sunday a little bit. We're probably going to do Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday for a while. All right, so we got 4 spots left, 4 spots to fill. I got some feelers out here to people. We got 3 spots left to fill. Just like that. And we got 2. 2 more to go. Let's go ahead and randomize and see what we're going to get using the good old random.org. Let's go up here and take away the scroll lock. Correct. We're going to take the top 3 after randomizer 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to do, those are the helmets we're going to do. 57. 40 and 13. That's the ones we'll break. And we got 2 spots left. 2 spots left. 57, 40, and 13. I will go pull those while I'm waiting on those last 2 spots to fill. Yeah, Pete's not here. I got help though. I got help. I didn't actually have to go get them. I just said, hey, get those, please. All right, we got one to close, and we can get into this. I'll check on the payments real quick and see where we stand with that. All right, we got one to close. And we are closed, Brandon. Closed. Just like that. Nah, we're still here, Colton. We're getting ready to break it now. We picked the helmets 57, 40, and 13 in that order. Just waiting for payments to roll in, and then we're going to randomize our people and do it. And we'll go back to watching the ball game. Ball games, that is. Why'd you have to type that on there, Todd? Now I'll have to watch it too, I'm sure. Meg's watching this, so stop. He said I'm watching. He said I'm watching figure skating. I said, well, I guess I'm going to be watching it too now. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it. Going to be putting out a blog post at least once a week, maybe twice a week. And I had that same conversation with the owner of Ultimate. And Tony. Thanks, Todd. Well, they do. I mean, especially, okay, I got written that 50 pages long, really, but basically, here's the deal. Displaying them there's only two reasons to display them. One, so you can look at them, and two, so anybody else can look at them. And everybody else doesn't have a clue what they're looking at. Like, oh man, they got a, So if it's an ego issue, look what I got. Then what's it matter? Because I tell you right now, Proline Authentic Chrome, most people are like, oh, it's shiny. That's all they know. They don't care. Okay, and you got all these new people coming into to this hobby and this business, and they get discouraged when they see, oh, I've got to spend, our room aside and Don's room aside. And actually, most of y'all that are in here, all of you, keep your prices right. I mean, you go to some of these rooms, hell, they're $20 a team. We have got to maintain a place in the market for brand new people. Because if not, we're dead in the water. That's just the way it is, okay? Dale. Yeah, you're a newbie, all right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Oh, it's a Proline. Okay, great. Well, okay. I mean, part of that article or that blog I wrote is about, baseball cards were my life when I was 14. And then they killed the market. Of course, the strike didn't help, and everybody getting into business because Ken Griffey Jr. was in the business. No, we haven't done anything yet, Chris. I've been running my mouth, basically. Which apparently I'm good at. Yeah, actually you did. So, I turned 44, 2 weeks ago or whatever. So in the 80s, and that's all I'd do is just go buy baseball cards. And then the strike, Ken Griffey, then the strike, and then here comes Upper Deck and all these different card brands that have saturated the market. And it's kind of the opposite, of everybody. And nobody wanted Topps. Oh, I don't want Topps. I want Donruss. I want Donruss. I want Fleer. Okay, well, Topps still around. I think the others got absorbed, didn't they? Donruss owned by Panini. I don't know if Fleer's around or not. I don't really keep up with that. So, but either way, my point is that we have got to maintain a place in the market for people to come in and at an entry level, okay? And we've got to keep an attitude of, hey, I've been in rooms like, oh, it's just a replica. I don't collect replicas. Well, okay. That's fine, but all right, we're doing a 3 helmet break. Multi-break, it's 36 a team, so each spot is $36. And my PayPal's locked up for some reason. All right, Chris, it didn't come through yet, but I mean, I know you're good for it, so I'm just going to do my thing here. All right. Like I always say, we know where y'all live. All right, here we go. We already picked the helmets. I put them in the list earlier. All right, top to bottom. We got Scott Y, we got Brian, got Michael L, got Colton, got Tony, got Josh, got Chris 3 times, got Mark 4 times, Nathan, Stephen twice. Next column, Scott Y again, Chris, Michael, Gary, Robert, Rincon, JT Booth, Tony, Scott, Dale, Todd, Ryan, Al, Jaron, Adam, JT, and Brandon. Out of this list of folks, we have got, let me go from top to bottom. I'm going 1 through 16. All right, Chris Valvo's brand new room is Headliner Sports Breaks on Facebook. Need to check that out. They're doing a 100 helmet series out of Ultimate right now. Stephen and JT, Sports Collections and Fun on Facebook. Need to check that out. I just won in Headliner Sports too. And if I can win there, anybody can. So, who else here? And of course, we got Brandon down there. I'm trying to go in order so I don't leave anybody up. But we got Brandon, Bought Me Breaks and Raz Room. I don't think I missed anybody else that's on here. I want to mention Don Scott, as always, Small Series Breaks with Don. It's one of my favorite rooms, one of our bigger supporters. So, like to throw all those out. All right. This is correct. Let's randomize this. 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. There we go. Randomize this list 7 times, 1 through 16. Going Mark Martin through Mark Martin this time. That is correct. And then 17 through 32. Robert R. through JT. Robert R. through JT. And let's make Leon a little larger there. I don't know why that picture's stuck over there like that. Let me move that. Delete it. Delete. We'll auto hide the ribbon where we can see. And we'll start a 5-minute tray timer. There it goes. Switch over to something a little more. This is more of a Series 3-ish kind of song. Oh, God. I really probably should get on there and get more music, but I feel like the cheesy music is kind of part of our thing. So. Browns for Raiders are confirmed. All right, so Michael L. Going over here to Brian, and I'll just type in Brian, Michael L. Over here and make that one yellow. Good. Broncos for Colts. Broncos for Colts. Nathan and Tony. All right. All right, so we got the Eagles in Pittsburgh, huh? Oh, Browns for Raiders, confirm. Okay, Eagles in Pittsburgh. Let me get that one done. I didn't. That was that. All right, so Adam and Scott. Looks like everybody's confirmed. There's helmet 57. And Meg's going to be my lovely assistant. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Sealed on the top and sealed on the bottom. 57. 43 authentics in this series. All the regular replicas except for one, which is a quad signed replica, is a hot box. This looks like a hot box right here. All right. All right, so that's a Cam Chancellor right there. Seattle going out to Chris, and it's a hot box, so it's going to have an auto with it, auto card with it. Brandon's like, damn it. Let's see what kind of hotbox card Jamie put in there. Oh, look, up, just a hair. It is a Brandon Brown or Cam Chancellor dual relic Dual jersey patch. Cool. And that's going to Chris H. Chris H. Now I'll go back to the display and take a look at that. I'm going to put Chris H here, and I don't know what's going to be our winner color. I tell you what, let's no. Yeah. What the hell did I just do? Chris H, one of your winners. A Department of Corrections there. That's cool. All right, so Meg's going to help us with the second helmet, which is going to be helmet number 40. 40. There it is, helmet number 40. Go ahead, we're sealed on the top and sealed on the bottom. Yep. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's a college helmet. Is it a hot box as well? All right, this is going out to the Saints because I know what that is. So, Brandon, you did win one. That's an Alvin Kamara. Meg might keep that, though, since we live here in the Knoxville. No, it's an Alvin Kamara, but it comes also a rep, but it also comes with JSA cert, of course. All of our helmets are certified. Let's see what that payback's a bit. And that's an Alvin Kamara. Take it back just a hair, honey. Yeah. Alvin Kamara, it's a rookie card with a patch. Going out to Brandon. Going out to Brandon. Brandon Betts. Brandon Betts. Bite Me Breaks in the Raz Room. He's doing a killer deal right now. $10 a spot. Well, it's $20 a spot, but you get 2 spots. Doing a 16 spot break, you get to pick one of your teams. So that's a pretty cool way to do it. I would do that in here, but I'd probably have to shoot myself because I would not be able to keep up with it. So that's not good. Yeah, so if you'd have made that trade, you would have both won anyway. Colton, if I really had control over it, man, I promise you, you got free pizza coming if you come here. All right, here's helmet number 13. This is the last one of this break. Let's see what we got. Sealed on the top and sealed on the bottom. You notice how Meg will do the top first and Pete will do the bottom, so I get mixed up there. But it's okay. Everybody's got their own way. 13. Is this going to be a lucky one? Is this going to be a lucky number? That's Cowgirl. I see that. It's marked in the box, babe. That's Leighton Vander Esch, and that is a Proline, Speed Proline. Let's look inside of it. Yep. Take it back some, honey. I can't see it. All right. There you go. Leighton Vander Esch. Possibly going to be your defensive rookie of the year. And there's your JSA Cert Witness Prediction Program 052513. And that one goes out to, let's go over here and take a look at the display. And that's going out to Mark Martin. Mark Martin with the win there. Yeah, he is. They took him in the first round, too, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't care. I hate the Cowboys. All right, what was the first one? That was Cam Chancellor. I think it's 2 L's. I'm not sure. With card. And 40 was the second one, right? That's going to be green. That's going to be a Kamara with card. And 13, right? L. Bender. Something like that. All right, so does anybody want to do a single helmet break while we're here? We can do that very simply. I just got to copy and paste it like that. All right, we can do another. This is from Friday night. All right, so Robert, you're going to take 3 spots. Start us off. Don't pay until we fill this. Let's see how much interest we can get it up here before we. What's up, Nathan? How's that house coming? What, you building a house? You got 25 in the room. Surely we can get through one. Good to have you back. I know that's a stressful deal, man. Trust me. Not just building one. I mean, I can't imagine. I've built 2 houses back in the worst possible time in the history of the United States and still have one of them for sale. But I can't imagine building one then moving too. Moving is supposed to be one of the 2 most stressful things you can happen in your life, that and divorce. So people that go through moving and divorce at the same time, which usually happens, right? That's rough. At least one party moves for sure. All right, this is going to be a single helmet break. A single. No, not on that last one, Gary. Let's see. I think it was Chris and Brandon and Mark Martin. There's a cowboy pulled. Authentic. Take care, Dale. See you next time. Gary's like, yay. Welcome to the room, Evers. If you get one more, you get the deal. Otherwise, it's 13 a team. If you get 3, you get them for 12 a team, which is obviously a little better deal. Just a little bit better. Not super a whole lot better, but a little bit. Welcome to the room. This is a 100 helmet series. This is series number 5 for the Empire guys that we've done. Started out with 100 helmets. 43 of those were authentic helmets. Of the 43, we have gone through 9, and 1, 2, 3, 1/3 of those have been authentics. That means we've got 40 left. Every standard replica in this series is a hot box, except for one, and that replica is it's a multi-signature, 4-signature replica, but every other standard rep, and I'm not talking about speed reps, Alright, we're on the downside of filling this one up. I'm sure we'll get her full. This is just a surprise break that I'm doing on Sundays. We're going to start breaking on Sundays during this time frame. You want 2 total, Gary? Is that what you're saying? One more. 1 for you. Sorry. Thought it said 1 more. Anyway, we got our podcast coming out this week. Posted our second blog post today talking about replicas and how they don't get any love. See all that on Facebook, or you can go to theempireguys.com. Check that out. That's a website in development. I got 15 in the room. I got 14 spots left. These spots are 13 apiece, 3 for 36. We've got a 100 helmet series. I got 91 helmets left. I got 40 authentics left in that series. Every one of the headliners are still there. But if you've been here before, you know that we're kind of tricksy with the headliners here. Meaning that we put stuff in the series that probably would be a headliner anywhere else. And there are several like that in this series. For example, you could argue that Lindsay Chrome could be a headliner, that Josh Gordon Chrome, that Carson Palmer authentic, just because you can't really, there are not many of them. I don't see a whole lot of them anyway. So that's just a few. But there are other things in this series. We like to do that. Well, what did we do? Jaron, this is a single helmet break. We did the 3 helmet break. There was a Cam Chancellor hot box with a dual patch card in it. There's an Alvin Kamara hot box with a rookie patch card, and then a Leighton Vander Esch Speed Authentic in there. And we had some folks, Robert Jackson especially, wanted to go into another break, so we're doing a single break now. It's trying to get her filled up, and got 91 helmets left. 40 of those are Authentics. I say authentic instead of Proline because I want you to know exactly what I mean, and there is a difference. Okay. Proline Authentics, okay? I know it might sound like it's semantics, but it's not. Because you could get a Proline, meaning, here's a good example. Let's take jerseys, for example. Proline jersey might have Nike written on it, might be made by Nike, but it might have iron-on numbers. Well, okay. That's not what they play in, okay? That's what I'm saying. So we have 40 Proline or Authentics left. Non-replicas. Maybe that ought to be the word I start using. Non-replicas. Since everybody thinks replicas is a bad word now. Read that blog post I posted today, if you will. All right, let's fill this thing up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 10 spots left. If somebody will take one more, that means, like if Jaron, if you took one more, you'd get the deal. And then we got, or Robert, then we got 3 threefers left, and then we can break this one. Robert Rincon is going to take 2. All right. We got 8 spots left in break number 1, which in this case is really break number 4. And Jaron's going to take 1 more. All right, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 7. Can't believe that was 5 minutes. It didn't feel like 5 minutes, did it? All right, Tony's in here. Tony. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 spots left. Nathan is back, so we got 1 to close. 1 to close. 1 to close. Yeah, you got it nailed down. It's a little slower when we're just, feeling as we go, and on a break like this where I just start up. And, yeah, you got 3. 15, 16, and 17 there. All right, let me go through here and check the payments real quick. I know everybody is good for it, but I'll put you in bold as your payment has cleared. Yes, if you're in bold print, like right here, that means that I have received your payment. The other ones, we're just waiting for them to clear. as they come in, I make them in bold. I like your choice of the word waffling there. It's good. It's good. I like that. I hear you. I hear you. All right, while we're waiting for that last payment to trickle in, I cannot get my act together with this new way I have this. I just don't like the way it's working. The goal was to make it easier to see, and I don't know if I've achieved that or not. I'm not necessarily sure I did. Oh well, you tried. Random.org. Here we go. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. There we are. You randomize this list 7 times. Helmet number 37. Helmet number 37 will be the one for this one. Delete 37. Put that in yellow. Break number 1. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this over and randomize our people. Use my golf voice. All right, here we go. We're gonna randomize top to bottom. Rob Jackson 3 times, Brandon 3 times, Scott Y 3 times, Scott P 3 times, Chris, Ryan, and Ebers. That's Bartow. Next column, Bartow. Gary, Robert twice, Jaron twice, Robert Rincon, Jaron again, Tony, Nathan, and Brandon closed it. Randomizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 1 through 16. Tony through Nathan. And Robert Jackson through Robert Jackson. There there is your 5-minute trade timer. It is started. I'll be right back once I go get helmet number 37. Alrighty. Lock Carolina in the Pats. I can do that. Rob Jackson locking all of them. You can do that too. We got a good start on the second one. If somebody wants to do another break, Eli wants to take 9. Buffalo for Miami. Buffalo for Miami confirmed. All right, Tony. Nathan. Give me a break. Nathan. Mouse skills are lacking on Sundays. There has been no alcohol involved in this broadcast. Well, today. Got about 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Alright, I only have one confirmed trade that I could see. If anybody sees something different, let me know. Buffalo from Miami, that was Nate and Tony, and that was it. I don't see anything else. Everybody want to concur with that one? Do you concur? Yes, I concur. That's one of my favorite parts of Catch Me If You Can. All right. What did I say? What helmet? 37. Oh, there it is. Well, you know. All right, hold on just a second. Let me get the microphone on so we can hear the crinkling and the cutting of the paper. I concur, Doctor. I love that part. All right, here we go. Sealed on the top and sealed on the bottom. Let's get ready. I always wanted to do that. It's kind of got that sound to it. Now the two microphones are open, that natural slapback delay. Cool. Good deal. I saw that on eBay. Sorry. I got distracted. Uh-oh, it's another hot box. Looks like I can tell you right now, that's an Atlanta Falcon. Hot box. Oh, it's a Julio Jones going out to Brandon Betts with an Atlanta Humphreys jersey. Now, that's one rep I was like, you know, that probably can stand on its own. Said he didn't, but you know what? It didn't. So I see it. We got it. JSA cert, Atlanta Falcons, Julio Jones. No, you don't need to take jersey out. Anyway, what I was going to say there is that Pete and I deliberated about that, about putting something with that. And we're like, well, we wanted to be consistent. So that's a regular replica, Brandon, but it's got a jersey with it, and it's Julio Jones, which he doesn't sign a whole lot, as you well know. So anyway, there's that. We got a 9-jump head start on break number 2 if anybody wants in on that. Eli, do not pay yet, though, because we want to make sure that we fill this. That was Brandon Betts that won that one, Meg. So he got 2 today. I know, Gary. My timing sucks, don't it? That guy over there, his timing. It's crazy. Riding the streak. All right, we got 11 and, well, should be, actually, if I could count, should be 12 filled right there. We can do another break. While we're waiting here, we got 15 in the room. We'll talk about Invite Me Breaks and Raz room, which is Brandon Bett's room on Facebook. Currently doing several breaks. One that I'm in is a 16 spot break, $20 a spot, which means you get 2 teams, but you get to pick one of your teams as long as that team's left. There's some that are gone. So one spot is randomized and one is not. So that's a pretty cool way to do it. I've seen that lately. Don's doing that in his room as well. So that way, if you're, for example, Denver or Atlanta fan, you can be like, hey. All right, let's see if we can't fill this one up, and then we'll go take a break until Tuesday night. Come back. I almost got that basketball series done. That what's it called? Dream Team. Why is that so hard for me? And we might not get this one filled. It's kind of a lazy Sunday kind of day, Got to be Georgia font over here. Yep, do it. I'm dropping that G down there like that. All right, we might not get this one filled tonight. That's okay. That's all right. We got 5 in. That's no problem. Or 4 in. We good. I just didn't want anybody to prepay it, and then we be like the IRS and hold your money. All right, I don't think we're going to get this one filled, folks. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to clear that one out. Eli, make sure you come back and see us on Tuesday night. Don't think we're going to get this one full, and don't want to waste everybody's time. So thanks for coming out and spending your time with us tonight. Empire Guy is going to be out. We'll see you on Tuesday night. I got a blog post out there that you might find interesting about replicas and whatnot. You can find that on empireguys.com or on our Facebook page or on my personal page, either way you want to look at it. So good night, everybody. I'll see you on Tuesday.